Wherever you are, whether in Torino, Texas, or Timbuktu, we all want to improve our finances. In this video, let's discuss why Filipinos are the best and safest investors in the world, and we don't even know it. Let's be honest, folks. When it comes to investing, Filipinos have got it down. Forget Warren Buffett or those sleek stock traders in Wall Street. The real investment geniuses are in the Philippines or anywhere there's a Filipino. But don't be fooled by the lack of market buzz because we're actually ahead of the game. Here's why. Some people may say we don't invest because we fear losing money. Sure, that's what the experts say. But let's be real. The reason we don't invest is far simpler. We are experts at staying safe. The stock market, too risky. Real estate multi-level marketing schemes, let's not even start. Instead, we're masters at keeping our money close to home and not doing anything that could possibly ruin our chances of buying the dream house with a car parked in front. Look at those volumes, traded with 9, 14, 81 or single shares. Those are all trading done by robots or algorithm with computers of the big boys connected to the servers at the stock exchange. What chance do we have to beat them? We'd rather leave our cash sitting in trusty old piggy bank, safe from the volatility of the world. Because why bother with Wall Street when you can have an entire lifetime of peace and quiet without worrying about losing that precious 500 pesos? Here's where we shine, my friends. When a Filipino gets their hands on some hard-earned cash, what do? Do they invest in stocks? Nah. Do they join a mutual fund? Nope. They take that money and do what any sensible person would. Put down a down payment for a farm, a house, or a car. Why? Because owning a home means you can finally post a picture on Facebook and show off to your relatives that you've made it. Never mind that the house is technically still under 1,000-year loan and the car has more monthly payments than you can count. The real treasure is in the status symbol, and that, my friend, is the best investment you can make. Plus, a farm, a house, and a car have something that stocks don't. A chance of getting featured in a family reunion slideshow or being the topic of discussion at your cousin's wedding. Who needs dividends when you've got bragging rights? If you think stocks are complicated, try explaining multi-level marketing or MLM schemes to a Filipino. No other investment opportunity has the same allure as the promise of turning your modest 3,000 pesos into millions just by getting a new friends or friends to sell health supplements. Who needs mutual funds when you can make quick money by recruiting your neighbors and relatives into a never-ending pyramid wealth? Let's be real here. MLMs are the closest thing we have to the stock market in the Philippines. The thrill of making money while selling products like herbal soap, skin whitening cream, and detox tea is undeniably attractive. Look, some kababayans go as far as showing their singit or groin to prove their skin whitened to sell that cream. Sure, they might not guarantee you the same returns as Apple or Tesla, but hey, you can put it on Instagram and show off your luxury lifestyle that no one's quite sure how you afford. You know the Filipino saying, "Wag na pag-usapan ang pera. Let's not talk about money." It's almost a rule. Talk about anything but how much you earn. That's because in Filipino culture, financial talk is seen as a taboo. Only those brave enough to post YouTube videos about how they became a millionaire dare to openly discuss money, foolishly risking themselves of being kidnapped. And while we're all for supporting our online millionaire cousins, we'd much rather avoid the topic altogether and stick to what we do best, avoiding conversations about investments and instead discussing the latest line dance moves or food trends. Why risk it when you can just smile, nod, and move on to the next topic? While some many fancy stocks and bonds, Filipinos prefer tried and tested methods of wealth, small businesses. That's right. You won't find too many Filipinos flipping through penny stocks or obsessing over new mineral discoveries, whether they are in Rome, London, or Romblon. No, we prefer things we can feel. Things like small sari-sari stores, carinderias, barbershops, and 24-hour eateries that serve the best tapa, adobo, and silog in town. Look, my friend, the Aussies and the Canadians travel all over the Philippines to learn our tricks to cook adobo, which means we've got one of the best investments. And look at those volumes traded again with 9, 14, 81 or single shares on those shares column. Those are all trading done by bots or algorithm with computers of the big boys connected to the servers of the stock exchange. What chance do we have to beat them? They're doing it every day to rob us of our money and sanity. We love the comfort of seeing cash in hand and making steady profits while making a good chat with the neighbors. A stock's not going to do that for you. And sure, the profits might not be life-changing, but it's steady, it's safe, it's not risky. For Filipinos who have made it abroad, they're not exactly diving into the stock market either. Why bother with stocks when you've just gotten your hands on your first new car in Canada or your home in Australia? Sure, there may be some curiosity about mutual funds or penny stocks, but let's face it, buying a car and posting it on Instagram is far more important. Who cares if the house or car was bought with a loan? The Instagram pictures look amazing, and that's what matters. If you happen to stumble on an article about the stock market, you might bookmark it for later. But for now, the real investment is in posting that Instagram holiday picture in Hawaii or a new shiny SUV in front of your new house. In the end, Filipinos are undoubtedly the best investors in the world. We've mastered the art of avoiding risk. Look, did the wisest king invest in stocks? No, he put his money on mansions, gardens, the best chariots in his time, as well as precious metals, spices, and herbs, the equivalent of our homes, farms, SUVs, adobo, pata, kare-kare, and crispy pata on X and Instagram. We've perfected the fine balance of staying safe and comfortable, with minimal worry about the fluctuations of the stock market or the next big thing. Who needs to put money in stocks when you can keep it in your pocket? Build a small business and make sure everyone knows that you're doing just fine. We may not be the richest investors, but we're certainly the wisest when it comes to avoiding risk. So here's to us, the Filipino investors, staying safe. And you've got some extra cash lying around, maybe finally consider putting it into stocks or not. After all, we've got plenty of time to think about it while sipping on a nice chilled coconut juice. Happy investing, maybe. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.